Hi everyone, my name is Elizabeth Martinez, and if you cannot tell by my last name alone, I am Hispanic. And a couple weeks ago, for the first time in my life, I didn't want to be. I was working for this coffee shop. It just recently opened, and I was helping the owner get on her feet by promoting it, by advertising it, doing the whole marketing, outreaching for people to know where the business is, and hours of operation, all these basic things that a company needs or shop needs to get its business going. And I was working there for about a month, till one day a silent owner of the shop, or a friend of the owner, I'm not really sure what he was, he gave a lot of demands for a silent owner, but he sat me down and he said, that the owner, I'm not gonna say her name, but she wants to let you go. And I'm like, but why? And then he tells me that she wanted a more wider employee. At first I'm like, wider employee, like what? And he's like, white people, they were Chinese from China, like Hong Kong. And he's like, American white people, why you Hispanic? And I couldn't believe what he was saying. Like, why would you tell me this? Don't you not know that I can sue you for this if you let me go? So he's like, oh no, I'm just telling you because I really like you. You're a good worker. You've done a lot for the shop, this and that and the third. So 2 or 3 weeks after that, 2 weeks after that, she starts hiring or interviewing all these white girls. So I'm like, he was really telling the truth. She really did not want me as a worker because I was Hispanic. And she gave little hints here and there. Like one day I had my hair really curly. She's like, oh no, it's too big. You don't do the hair like that. It's too big. And I'm like, but this is my hair at its natural state. She's like, no, you straighten it and you come. So I'm like, I've never seen anything like that. I've never worked at a place where I had to look a certain way. And then she texted me one day and she just said, you don't have to come in anymore. I walked by to get my last check, and she got a white girl working, or Caucasian, or whatever you want to call it. But it was the first time that I saw racism, or whatever you want to call it. First time I've ever seen it firsthand, and the first time I've experienced it. Like, I've always been proud of being Latina, being Hispanic, being Dominican. Like, I love my people. I love where I come from. I love my culture, my customs. And I've never been ashamed to say, yes, I'm Hispanic. And that's the first time it made me feel like I didn't want to be, because of my color skin or my hair, and it is really horrible, and I didn't think it was still out there or still happening, but it clearly is. And what's so crazy is that she's Asian, she's Chinese, you're not white. Well, I just wanted to say my story. Thank you for hearing me.